happy baby makes for like relaxed and content parents.
Each time I make a memory, then I'll try to make it with you.
Say what's up, everybody. What's up, besties? First of all, excuse the way I look. Well, maybe not. This is another just typical day in my life. I'm not always all glammed up and looking super glamorous for no reason. This is what I prefer more than anything. However, this is not what I prefer. I am about to go take a shower and wash my hair and actually get ready for the week. I'm filming this on a Sunday. What are you laughing about? I wanted to sort of come here and give you guys a little bit of an update about my breastfeeding situation. I noticed a lot of people are actually genuinely interested. I hope it's genuine. Seriously, it warms my heart so much to know that there is a tribe of people rooting for me and Peanut and my family, and I really appreciate that. We appreciate that, don't we? Don't we appreciate that? Oh, grubby baby much. Whoa, he is like grabbing that tripod thing. I actually just breastfed him now. To be honest, what's so funny, I've realized that no two breastfeeding journeys are the same. I went into this breastfeeding thing with the whole, I've done this before. I did it for 11 straight months with K-Bear. Everything's gonna be peaches and cream and it is gonna be amazing. I had sort of prepared myself for those first few days or weeks of breastfeeding, when the milk comes in, when your nipples are sore, when everything just hurts. I had prepared myself for that, and even though I was so close to giving up because it hurt so bad, I sold it on, and I'm very grateful and very glad that I did that. I survived the first few weeks with all those pains and cracked nipples and poor latch, and finally he corrected his latch, and we sort of got used to it, and it was all peaches and cream, wasn't it? Until I had to go back to work. My milk supply literally went down like crazy, barely like scraping by. I was getting by on a daily basis. It would stress me out. I would literally be sitting at work and stressing about, what is he gonna eat tomorrow at school? What am I gonna do? I only have one frozen pack, whoa, in the freezer, and he needs like 4 to take to school. And so we sort of came to a decision to put him on formula during the day and breast milk in the morning and in the evening. And since then we haven't changed anything, to be honest. He is still on formula during the day. This guy eats like crazy. It's seriously the craziest thing, because I always just assumed that my body would be able to make enough milk. I mean, I've heard people, even my gynae and my midwife used to tell me, as long as you feed the baby, you will have milk. And to a certain degree, I suppose that is right, because as soon as we weren't feeding as consistently and as constantly as we used to, my milk supply literally just went down. It crushed me, hey, because I just assumed that everything would be exactly the way it was with K-Bear. She was 3 months old. I went back to work, put her on formula during the day, breastfeeding in the night, and before we leave in the morning, and I still had plenty of milk, and I was like, heck, I can do that. But as it turns out, I can't. As much as it sucks and it breaks my heart a little bit, I am okay. This guy is so much happier. He used to be so cranky when he wasn't getting full before we put him on formula, and he would just look very unhappy. And now, this is him. Yeah, this is you. 2 things that have sort of helped plenty during this frustrating period is definitely my Nuke Nature Sands breast pump. That has been like a complete lifesaver. I've been able to pump a little bit and stored some milk, and of course using Mrs. Milk lactation bars, those have helped a lot as well. When I ordered them, I had like nothing, and Natalie, the woman who actually makes those Mrs. Milk lactation bars, talked to me on Instagram because I had texted her to ask her about the delivery and stuff, and so we ended up talking for like hours on end, and she gave me like advice and what to do and all of that stuff, and I tried all of those and it worked. To be honest, it worked, but it was only for a little bit and then it just stopped working. I think my body is just done making milk at this point, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm very grateful that it took almost 7 full months. He was exclusively breastfed for 5 months straight before we introduced solids, and all the way to 6 months before we introduced formula. So I'm happy with that. I'm not quitting yet. I'm gonna still try. I'm gonna still pump. I'm gonna still take my lactation bars and all of the supplements and see how far I can go. I'm hoping to be able to do this at least for a year. He is like worming. Your body's worming. Your body's worming. Okay, I'm gonna try pushing here. There we go. Hi. Hi. You just want to be close to me, don't you? I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing in terms of taking my lactation bars, eating healthy, getting plenty of liquids, and trying to get as much sleep as I possibly can, because I notice the more I sleep and stress less, the more I get some milk. And I'm gonna just keep pumping. I really am hoping to be able to give him breast milk at least until he's like a year old. But to be honest, if that doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It is not the end of the world. He is happier now on formula during the day, and I could not be any more happier. A happy baby makes for like relaxed and content parents. We are not stressed out about him being hungry and all of that stuff. It's seriously just easygoing. I used to stress out and I would just be so annoyed with everybody in the house as though it's their fault, when in fact it's not. I'm very disappointed that this happened. I did not prepare for this. I honestly went into this breastfeeding journey thinking everything's gonna work out the way it did with K-Bear and it's gonna be peaches and cream, but it didn't. It did not, and it sucked. If anything, I hoped it was gonna be so much more than the way it was with K-Bear. I thought it was gonna be easier. It was gonna be for a long time. Like in my mind, I just thought we were gonna be able to breastfeed for longer until he has like a mouthful of teeth before we actually stopped breastfeeding, because I assumed that because my body has already been through this once, it'll know what to do, kind of thing. Apparently that's not the case, and so here we are. Yes, here we are. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. I'm still putting him on formula during the day, and I'm trying my... Can I talk to him? And I'm trying by all means to give him as much breast milk as I possibly can. Over the weekends, I swear it's not even feeding him during morning and night. It's basically any time. Like right now, I just fed him, and I try to give him as much as I can to try to trick my body into thinking that I need more milk. Or I don't even know how that works, to be honest. The biology and that science behind that has completely, like, I'm completely questioning it now. The way this whole thing worked out is not the way the biology is saying, or whatever. Anyway, this is getting chaotic super fast. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this update. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Do you want to say bye-bye to everybody? You want to say goodbye, everybody? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Ooh, gravy baby. That's it, and we'll see you guys next time on Wednesday. Bye, besties.
Tonight we're running on the right track.